Okay, hello. It is I, Uncle Mad, live, not a cat, but I am in the kitchen. And if you followed the vlog series at all, you know sometimes when we're in the kitchen here, we like to bring taste and flavors from places we can't currently be at, places we can't currently go, here to the homestead, here to this kitchen. We've done Disney at home, we've done Universal at home, we did German food at home, we've done other things at home that aren't coming to my mind right now. But today, we are going to our, kind of realistically, our home away from home, a place that my family has a lot of heritage, a lot of connection to. We are going to be making a genuine, authentic New York bagel breakfast sandwich right here in the kitchen. A real live New York bacon, egg, and cheese, just like they make up there, fully authentic. It's going to be great. Now I can already hear the questions. Matt, you're not from New York. How could you possibly do that? Matt, you're in Nashville as you're speaking right now. You don't possibly have the magical water that New York apparently has, that makes all their bread and all their pizza and all their dough so good. Well, to answer your first question, I'm an honorary New Yorker by marriage. My wife Jesta bestowed upon me that right, that privilege, so I am a New Yorker by marriage, so that answers that. Number two, Sissy, New Yorker, mother-in-law, just returned from a trip to New York, and she brought back with her some of those fabulous bagels with their magical water that makes them the type of bread you just can't get anywhere else in the world. Us New Yorkers know what that's all about, so I'm going to use these bagels. I'm going to make some bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, probably just one, I don't know why I said that pluralized, and show you what a real New York breakfast sandwich looks like. We're going to get started here. I've already got a little bit of it prepped up. Got the bacon. I'm going to throw that in ye old oven. Preheated it to 400 degrees. That's what I get for putting it in without looking. Bacon it in the oven. One of the trickiest things in the world. If you get it right, it's the perfect way to cook bacon. Crispy, just spot on, but it feels like sometimes you look at it and you're like, okay, it's not quite there. You turn your back for like a minute, you come back, it's burnt. So we gotta be very careful with this. 12, 15 minutes I think is what we need. And we're one step closer to having our real, live, authentic New York breakfast sandwich. Here we go. All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. Bacon is just about done, but if I turn my back for like 2 seconds, it could potentially end up being burned. So this is the key moment where we have to watch it. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. Even just a second too much and the edges got a little bit crispier than we would have liked, but overall it'll be fine for the sandwich. Okay, so now that the bacon is ready, the next step we gotta do is toast up our bagel. We got a nice little Asiago cheese bagel from New York. Now I know normally a real authentic New York bacon, egg, and cheese would be on a hard roll, but this is all Sissy brought us, so we gotta deal with the hand that we're dealt. Now to toast this up, we're gonna do something a little different, a little New York deli trick that only us New York deli people know. We're gonna toast it with a little bit of mayonnaise instead of butter. Because mayonnaise is basically a fat oil-based thing, so it kind of works the same way, and it's a little bit of a better flavor, so to speak. Okay, bagel's nice and toasted. Time for the egg. We're gonna shoot for somewhere between over medium and over easy on these. You know, that little bit of runniness in there, but we don't want it to just like go everywhere. We're gonna try to eat the sandwich. Eating eggs, normally I would go pretty heavy on the over easy, but on a sandwich, a little bit more done in there. Of course, one of the key elements in a real authentic New York bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich, salt. Pepper. Alright, so while the eggs are finishing up, we're going to put a few of the accoutrements onto the bread. Now this is one element that I'm not a huge fan of with these, but if you want an authentic New York bacon, egg, and cheese, gotta go with the ketchup. It's gotta go on there, so we're gonna throw a little bit of the ketchup on there. and I'm gonna put the bacon on here. Broke up perfectly. I'm just gonna take this cheese and chuck it onto the eggs. There's a little kick of the salt and pepper. Just that last little kiss. Alright, I can see at least one of the eggs was a little closer to over easy than I wanted because I saw the egginess pop out, but that's okay. There we go. Not bad, looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. All right, now it's time for the fun part of cooking, eating the food. Once again, as an honorary New Yorker, I do have full rights and privileges to judge this sandwich based on its New Yorkiness, so that's what we're looking for here. All right, one last look at the finished product there. All right. Authentic New York, excuse me, bacon, egg, and cheese. Bon appetit. My doctor's calling me. He must know I'm up to no good with what I'm eating. That is spot on. That is as close to a real New York bacon, egg, and cheese as you can possibly get. All the key elements are there. The fancy, magical water-made New York bread. The authenticity of having a real honorary New Yorker as myself cooking it. Perfect, it's spot on. So if you're gonna try this at home, you gotta have those two things. You gotta have either a born and bred New Yorker or an honorary New Yorker as myself, and the real authentic magic water New York City bread. Well, not New York City, but this is from like a different part of New York. But still, it's all the same water. And it's good. So, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed our trip up to the Great White North. Hope I was able to bring a little of that authentic New York flavor that we New Yorkers crave when we're away from home to you in your home. This is so good. I feel like I just parked the car and went into the bar to get my sandwich and chowder. So yeah, the accent comes out sometimes. I just can't help it. But I'm gonna finish my breakfast. Hope you have a great day. And there will be more stuff to come soon. Maybe I'll make like New York style pizza. I'm like, I don't even need to go to New York now.